Hi there. Stark contrasts across the UK during the next few days, with some very wet weather in some places and some very warm weather in others. And it's northwestern parts of the UK where summer has been missing from action during the last 2 months, basically, where we're going to see the warmest and sunniest weather, whilst it's southern parts where we'll see the wettest weather. What's happening? Well, basically the jet stream has extended so far south that it's cut off its own circulation, and this circulation contains an area of low pressure that's going to sit over France. When this happens, the main flow of the jet stream is unable to move along these cut-off lows, and they tend to stay in the same place for day after day. As a result, we see a lot of the same weather in the same places. That means that in some parts of the UK, we're going to see a lot of rain accumulating, and although there will be some damp weather in the east on an easterly wind, it's essentially towards the south of Wales and the south of England where we'll see the largest rainfall accumulations. So this is the 48-hour rainfall accumulations throughout Thursday and Friday, and as you can see, widely 25 to 50 millimetres of rainfall, but in some spots, for example, across parts of Devon, Somerset, South Wales, for example, into Hampshire, there is the risk of 100 millimetres or more through Thursday and Friday. So rain warnings in force. Check the latest on those via the Met Office app and website. But the rain has already set in across the south and southwest, and it's essentially turning heavier and more persistent heading into Thursday afternoon. It mostly stays to the south of the M4 corridor. North of that, we do have a lot of cloud, especially for northeastern parts of the UK, and some drizzle on that low cloud as it arrives from the east. This easterly wind, it's not a cold easterly by any stretch of the imagination. It contains a lot of humid air that's been drawn up across much of the UK from Central Europe. As a result, when it hits the land, it results in a lot of low cloud and some mistiness around the coasts and hills of northeast England, southeast Scotland. But that cloud then gets broken up so that brighter skies are expected across parts of North Wales, northwest England, western Scotland and Northern Ireland, and temperatures rising here during the next few days. High teens, low 20s expected on Thursday afternoon, whilst those temperatures will be seriously suppressed across the south and southwest. Mid-teens more likely where the rain is persistent and heavy at times. That rain will come and go through the evening and overnight. It does ease off for a time after dark across the south and southwest, although it stays drizzle with a lot of cloud. And again, we continue to see this mist, fret, har affecting the North Sea coast of northeastern UK. But there will be some clear skies around, perhaps across East Anglia, Lincolnshire, as well as western Scotland and Northern Ireland, northwest England overnight. Nevertheless, because of this humid airflow, even if you've got the clear skies, it's not going to be a chilly night. In fact, it's going to be a particularly muggy night with temperatures well above the seasonal average, 16, 17, 18 Celsius, a muggy one for sleeping. Then we start off Friday. Many places dry first thing, but once again, the showery rain starts going through the morning, and there'll be some heavy downpours, and that rain consolidating once more into this area of persistent and at times heavy, perhaps even thundery rain. The thunderstorms most likely early in the day, actually, on Friday. By the afternoon, it's this narrow band of heavy rain that's likely to run along the south coast of England. It does ease off around the M4 into South Wales, some sunshine coming through here, and actually plenty of sunshine across much of the rest of the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, parts of Wales and East Anglia. Just that area of low cloud coming and going across the North Sea coast, some mist, some drizzle at times here. Feeling cool because of that low cloud, but inland where we do get some sunshine, a marked contrast. Mid to high 20s in places. You could see 27 Celsius, for example, across parts of Cambridgeshire and northwest Scotland. If we get 27 Celsius, 26 or 27 most likely numbers, then it'll be the warmest day of the year so far for western Scotland. Quite a remarkable turn of events compared with the summer. And beautiful weather to come across northwest England, North Wales, Northern Ireland compared with how we've seen things during the last few months. But that rain continues to go across the south, and you can see how that leads to below average temperatures. The blues coming along there for South Devon and Cornwall. This is the temperature difference compared with the month's average maximum temperatures. And as you can see, there's this sharp gradient around the M4 corridor northwards where it's significantly above average. Any small adjustments in the position of the cloud and rain, of course, will make a big difference to the feel of the day in this zone where you've either got the cloud and the heavy rain, or just a bit further north, you've got some humid air, but also some very warm sunshine coming through. Northeastern parts, of course, limited by that low cloud, which will tend to creep inland for some overnight into Friday night. And actually it becomes increasingly cloudy on Friday night with the rain in the south, that narrow but heavy band of rain pushing north once again into South Wales. So stay up to date with the warnings for rain. They may be tweaked over the next couple of days. There is the risk of transport disruption, some of the heaviest rain coming through at the rush hour, both on Thursday evening and into Friday morning and Friday afternoon, and the risk of river flooding and surface water flooding. But it's the south and southwest where the heaviest rain will affect. Many other places are going to see some very warm and at times sunny weather. Big contrasts over the next few days, and then all change again into next week. You can find the latest on that in the 10-day trend, which is on our YouTube channel. Bye-bye.